My name is Katie McInnes. My husband Colin and I farm at a place we call the Dogs Run Farm. We're near Clearwater, Manitoba on Treaty 1 territory. And we farm Dorper sheep. We've got heritage breed pigs. We've got laying hens on pasture, as well as pastured poultry, including turkeys and chickens. We also make handmade soap, and we distribute that all to our customers directly, either through our online store, at farmers markets, or directly in our community as well, through pickup at our farm. We are approaching our stewardship of the land through an agroecological lens. I know that lots of words get thrown around, like organic and regenerative and agroecology, and to us, the label isn't really so important as some of the principles that we are trying to farm under. And we're always learning as well, so I never call our learning process cut and dried and finished, but the principles that we're trying to farm under include taking care of the soil, taking care of the plants, taking care of the animals, taking care of the wildlife, taking care of the water, and taking care of the air.
I think community is important to agroecology because we've become so reliant on systems which function outside of the natural world, using inputs that harm more than benefit the ecosystem. And so the sharing of knowledge by producers practicing agroecology becomes extremely important. And so developing these relationships and maintaining these relationships is critical.
I spend a lot of time thinking about how to avoid or mitigate burnout, and there's a burnout culture in farming that I think is really dangerous. This idea of we work hard and we work harder than other people, and you kind of work yourself into the ground all summer long, and then maybe you recuperate over winter and do it all again.
We do struggle with burnout through different times of the year. I think we worry about it in the long term for the viability of our farm, whether we're able to keep doing it physically and emotionally. And honestly, I think the physical aspect is less of a concern than the emotional aspect. Our peer groups have been very important to us in, just maintaining a level of mental health that I don't think we would have otherwise. Being able to share our ideas with people and being able to share our concerns and cry and laugh and just have somebody who understands what we're going through. It's like waking up the next day, it just feel a lot lighter and are able to continue on.
We've had to make choices about what we farm, including small livestock like turkeys and pigs and sheep, that most people around us are not doing. We're generally surrounded by grain and cattle, but in that regard, we're selling Thanksgiving turkeys to our neighbors and knowing that when they sit down to their table, they're going to be eating something that means something to them. The grain that fed that turkey while it was on pasture came from that person's farm maybe, or that person's brother's farm, or however, these sorts of circles overlap on each other. That's a really rewarding piece of being out here.